really the best league in the world. Man, I love this game. We talking fantasy, we talking football. Prime time grind, we know how to ball. We some all-stars getting paid every week. We talk trash and shake hands, we ready to eat. We talking fantasy, we talking football. Prime time grind, the league of superstars. We got the hot topics, we know the sleeper picks. Expert analysis, yeah, this is it. This is it.
Alright, guys, we're going to get into it.
Let's go.
Yeah. Go ahead. Really put Gerald out of the misery.
Yeah, man.
Gerald singing the
Hey,
song.
look, it's like hog. Yeah, like hog killing season, right? So first you shoot him. So he been shot. Now you gotta cut his throat and let him bleed out.
You gotta hang him upside down, let it bleed.
Oh. Listen, Gerald, he did boys and men. Let me go ahead and do my theme song real quick. I don't know if y'all can hear this or not. Sometimes MVP. Love it, the underdogs on top.
Rub it in. Rub it in.
You can get the number. Let's go ahead and talk to it, baby. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yo, what's good out there, everybody? You already know what time it is. It's the Primetime Grind Fantasy Football Podcast. This is episode number 17. It's your boy, Gone Fishing, in virtual land. Got my guys, G Money, and the football team, man. How you fellas doing, man?
Well, we doing all right, man. We up in here, you know, due to this.
Ain't no hate, man. Look. I got my ass whooped, but
No, you didn't.
my man who look, I can't be mad at somebody to come down from the bottom and all the way to the top. Hell, what am I supposed to say? Congratulations is what I'm supposed to say.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
How do I say goodbye to prime time grind? It was a hell of a season, man.
It was a fun ride, man. It was a fun ride.
Hey, I guess G Money, if you had to lose to anybody, I guess it would be to a man that's gone fishing.
Yeah, listen, it stained. Don't get me wrong, but after I went back, I was like, man, shit, I'm picking Lamont to win it all because he got to. Because if he don't, in my other league, I won't win.
Right.
I'm talking about it because it's crazy because I got all the same players on his team in my other league, and I'm in the finals in the other league.
Hey, G Money, I want to apologize to you, man. So I exposed your weakness, and Gone Fishing was the only man that studied what I did and used that formula.
Exposed weakness.
So it's my fault.
Hey, man, when you went green mile on me last week, I was done. I was done because I felt it too. I was like, oh, shit. This ain't going to be pretty.
Dead man walking. Shut up, person. Knock it off.
Man, y'all got the shaking. I was shaking. I'm like, man,
you were shaking too.
I'm done.
It's over now. Oh man, but go ahead and look at the scores, man. We had definitely been a good matchup, and I was nervous the whole time because G Money had players playing in the evening games, night games, so I didn't know what was going to happen, man. But take a look at our scores. Gone Fishing 175.68 to G Money 150.40. Super tight battle, man. Super tight battle. Let's take a look. We're gonna look at your roster first. You might want to look at mine.
No, go ahead, man. You the man.
We'll take a look at my roster first, then. So, had Aaron Rodgers with 19.98 points. Solid game. Keenan Allen, he fell short, 7.50, which was crazy because they didn't have Mike Williams, so I thought they was going to be feeding him the ball. But you know, it's unfortunate. Sometimes the boy Herbert, he don't even look at Allen, so he don't even look at the
Yeah, man. And I thought Allen was hurt. I'm thinking, man, that can't be right.
Allen was hurt. No, he wasn't hurt. He just wasn't in the ball.
That's crazy. That's why they got their ass whooped.
Exactly. That was
by Houston.
By Houston. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Debo Samuels, 28.10, doing the same.
Yo, boy. Hey, you owe that guy right there.
Yeah, man. He stayed healthy. He stayed healthy.
Yeah, he did, definitely.
He balled out for you too. Hey, look, he scored more points. He scored more points than Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
When you needed him to.
Yeah, that's one, because that was an early game. That was that Thursday game, and he got 28 points. So I'm saying, okay, well, Cooper might get 30, so they're gonna be a wash. So I was happy with the fact that he got 28 to wash him out. Deontay Johnson, 15.10. He got a garbage touchdown. That garbage touchdown gave me the cushion I needed.
The edge,
Because I was up by like 20, and you had Seattle defense. I'm thinking their defense might score a touchdown against Chicago. You feel me? And then you had Zerline. I'm like, well, Zerline can get back on 15 points as a kicker. So I was nervous, but Johnson got that garbage touchdown and put me up by like 30. So I felt comfortable at that point. Nick Chubb, 27.40, balled out. I've been waiting for that Chubb to come back. I ain't seen that Chubb in a long time right there.
They have nothing else. They had to.
I was on the verge of benching them. I'm glad I didn't, but I thought about benching them.
No, man. They didn't have any other offense. They had to go to Chubb.
Yeah.
Who else?
He balled out. They couldn't stop him. He was getting 10 yards to carry.
Yeah, they couldn't stop him at all. They should have just kept running the ball. Baker throwing them interceptions. Want to steal the ball. Justin Jackson, off the waivers, 34.20 points.
Man, and I started to grab him too. I'm like, nah. But it wouldn't have made a difference.
With some players, we look at Austin Eckler, which is a great running back. But you see how Justin Jackson comes right on in and does the same thing Eckler does? It's because of the offense. They feed them running backs from screen passes. They probably caught about 10 passes, but they feed them running backs the ball. So he just kind of fell right into the system. Got Zach Ertz, 13.40 points, solid. Madison, 16 points, solid performance.
That's solid, yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Joseph, 11 points, the kicker.
Solid.
San Francisco defense, 3 points. So let's take a look at G-Money team. Kirk, my favorite Cousins, 15.80. So you couldn't start your boy Jackson. And we were debating, we was gonna start Jackson, what he's gonna do, but Jackson.
No, I even picked up the backup quarterback, and he ended up getting COVID.
Right. And then I saw you. Now tell me what your thought process. Are you doing it just to do it? Because you picked up the backup quarterback. You picked up the dude Johnson. Like, what was your thought process? Like, let me just get him.
So no, I knew that the previous game he runs and plays like Lamar. So I'm thinking I get another 22 points out of him because he's gonna play the same style ball.
You talking Huntley?
Not knowing that he was gonna get COVID, I knew Cousins wasn't gonna do anything, man. Cousins is not consistent. Thielen wasn't 100%. And so I'm thinking they'll probably run heavy, kind of balance out the offense. And so that's what I was hoping that the backup was going to work out. But, man, luckily I looked because they didn't really announce it until like right before the game. And I'm like, darn. I was like, I don't even know this other guy that they're getting ready to throw in. So I'm like, I got Cousins. Let's rock with him.
Right. They're playing against a stingy Rams defense.
Yep.
And that boy Jalen Ramsey, he was all over Jefferson. Jefferson still got his numbers, but Jefferson got 19 points. But Jalen Ramsey, he slowed him down a lot.
He did, man. And I think Jefferson, didn't he miss a touchdown or called it back or something? It was something that happened. I was like, man, y'all got to keep feeding him. And then, the Vikings do what they normally do. They implode.
Right.
They try to look for an offense when they Jefferson is hot. Keep feeding.
Mm-hmm.
I can't complain though. He had 19 points.
That's still a good performance, yeah.
Right.
And so then you had Cooper Kupp, 21.30. Probably a low week for him. Not the 30s.
Right.
Hey, look at and then Sony Michel, 20 and a half points.
Sony Michel, yeah, great pickup off the
And
waiver,
even
man.
Michael Pittman. We skipped Pittman, but I didn't think Pittman was a crapshoot.
Pittman is Carson Wentz's favorite target, though, man. Like the number of targets, I'm not sure how many targets he has, but I mean, Wentz be throwing up all the Pittman all the time. So he had 16.50 points without getting in the end zone. So that should tell you how many receptions he's getting.
Yo, that's.
Go ahead.
Oh no, just go ahead. Just go ahead. Just finish.
No, I was just gonna say, I mean, Sony Michel, that was a great pick. I wish I kind of still had him. Like again, I dropped Michel because Henderson came back. And if I would have known that they would have kept Michel as a lead back, I would have held on to Michel. Because, I mean, he just dominated the touches. And then Henderson got hurt in the game, too. So now Michel going to be even more important this week.
So he was a sleeper pick. It just took to the end of the last 5 weeks.
Right.
A late sleeper.
Right. For him to come on.
Right.
Slow start.
Yeah, he's dominating. Then we got Chase Edmonds. He came 26.70. So he putting up them James Conner numbers, man. Like
right,
kind of like Justin Jackson, just kind of flows right into the offense. I mean, dominated. Jared Cook 9.40. AJ Dillon 8.60. Zerline 8 points. Yeah, defense 4 points, man. So
now that's who I thought my sleeper was going to be. It was going to be Dillon. And he just, I mean, he got the ball, man. They just didn't. I mean, what's his name was hot out the backfield. He got hurt though. Jones.
Yeah, Aaron Jones. But then Rodgers was so successful with the pass.
Yeah.
It's like they in the red zone, and Dillon will get the ball if he's on the goal line. But even if they like on the 5-yard line, Aaron Rodgers still throw a pass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like
right.
His opportunities are limited.
Well, shit, I was hoping he threw it to Dillon. That's one of the other reasons why, because you had Aaron Rodgers. I'm thinking if Aaron Rodgers dump it off to Dillon when they're in the red zone, then I'll get them points. Be kind of a wash.
Yep, that's right. He did hit him one time, but I think he was a little bit short.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Dillon in my other league, and I was thinking the same thing. But yeah, man, it was a tight battle, man. We both put up some crazy big numbers, man. So this is what a playoff game is all about, right there, man. So,
yes, sir. Look, didn't leave. Neither one of us left anything on the bench except for Montgomery, but
right.
But his starting running back still had more points.
Yeah, I would have started Madison over Montgomery because of what Cook was being able to do.
Yeah, because I didn't expect much from Montgomery, although I feel like
Chicago.
Exactly, because Chicago, they don't have Fields. They don't even have Andy Dalton. Like, I don't know what that offense is going to look like.
Right.
So I'm looking at opportunities because actually I was debating between Justin Jackson, and Montgomery. Those were the two that I was actually debating against.
Yeah.
Justin Jackson going to get some touches in the red zone for sure. So let me just go ahead and put Jackson in, and I'm going to sit out Montgomery. I feel like I had to start Montgomery. And I had to start Madison, I mean. But it worked out.
Either way, it still wouldn't have been enough mathematically. I could have had all the stars. I wouldn't have won.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, your team just killed it.
We gave it all we had this week. It was all or nothing.
Hey, now Alex legit. I saw his little email talking about who gonna win first. Little message. What's the first? Why you worried about first place, legit?
Hey, I want to say, do you want me to go ahead and send you your second place prize now?
You could have said, "Are you calling Uncle?"
Oh my God! But look, 150 points and still lose. You gave it all you had, G Money.
Yeah, like, wasn't nothing left, man.
It's just
I can't be listen. I'd have been mad if I had lost to Nick.
Right.
He was in the finals. That'd have been disappointing.
I give you that. Look, I'm just ready for basketball season, man. Look, whoever.
You switched up the sports already.
Man. After that, well, yeah, fantasy and that debacle Sunday night. But anyway,
I guess the football team.
Yeah, who had Dallas defense?
Rango.
Speaking of, Rango don't want none. I ain't hear from him. I guess he don't want to make an easy $75.
That smoke.
God, 22 points.
Mm-hmm. Let's go and look at their rosters, man. So we had Alex Phillips, legit team, versus Rango on the other side of the bracket. Alex Phillips, legit team, pulled it out 134.16 to 114.98. So
well, Alex he's done what he's done all year, just being consistent.
Yeah, Mr. Consistent, yeah.
Never too high, never too low. Always get the W.
Yeah. So we had Jalen Hurst, 16.16. Solid performance. Hunter Renfrow, 13 points. Jamar Chase, 19.5. Pretty good. Antonio Brown, 20.10. Came back strong.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Jacobs, 11.40. Kind of quiet. Mixon went off 31.50.
Heck of a day.
Yeah, George Kittle, quiet day, 4.10. Alvin Kamara, only 7.90. Miami shut them boys down. Stuck up 14 points from his cookie. That's great. And then he had that Chargers defense with a negative 3.5 points. Ooh.
Man, so it kind of wonder how did Rango lose?
Right. Well, he had some low scores, man. He started from the top all the way down. He was low.
Yeah, when you start looking at it, you see why it don't take long to figure out.
His defense was the highest scoring player on the team.
Yeah,
that's bad.
Yeah, so
your defense is the highest scoring on the team with 22.5 points, which is just through the roof for a defense.
Yeah.
God almighty.
His boys picked a bad week not to show up, man. They just didn't show up at all.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. And in defense of Rango, man, Claypool just has not done it. I probably would have started Odell Beckham over Claypool, man. Claypool just, I don't know if him and Ben have the chemistry or not. They just don't connect very well.
Yeah, I definitely would have started Beckham, especially the numbers he's been putting up, with the touchdowns and everything. I mean, he couldn't have went wrong.
It's just hard to trust that whole Pittsburgh Steelers offense at this point. I mean, they've been terrible past 3-4 weeks, man. It's hard to trust any of them guys.
It definitely is.
So he had Garoppolo with 14.18 points. Garoppolo, how many interceptions did Garoppolo do? Man, he threw 2 interceptions. CeeDee Lamb, 10.40. That was a quiet week for CeeDee. Claypool, as we said, 8.10. Hollywood, 9.4. Saquon Barkley, 3.8. That's all you got, 3.8. Anybody see that?
Yeah. I watched a little bit of it, but I think I don't know. I think that game just kind of got out of hand at one point. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man.
Dang, we didn't do nothing at 3.8.
Yeah, you know what? I think they had to throw the ball more than anything. He wasn't throwing. He maybe threw 1 or 2 passes to Saquon out the backfield, but everything else was just.
I think they got behind.
Yeah.
That was it.
Then he had Ronald Jones, 16.10. And that was his second highest points, Ronald Jones. Conklin, and that's kind of where he got hurt too. He had Kelsey, and Kelsey was out on COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the backup tight end, 8.4. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 10.10. Matt Gay, kicker, 12. And then Dallas defense, 22.5. Yeah, so unfortunate week for you, Rango.
Yep. We'll see you next year. We'll see you, Rango.
Yeah, that's all we had. That's all we got next year.
Yeah, Rango don't want to tango with me, so I'll let him off. He don't want to make a quick 75.
And you're gonna put some nuts in the group chat again, man. Ask him if he's scared, man.
It's over, G. It's over, man.
Say if you're scared, say you're scared.
No, hey, look, it's over.
It's over.
Yeah. Nobody playing for third, fourth place.
Hey, I still got a little, think about money. I still got a little something over here on the side going on. Hopefully I can pull it off.
Your money wants some bragging rights.
I feel hey, it was just too good of a season to let it go like that, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, but listen, at the end of the day, it was free because I paid for, at least I won enough to win back my entry fee.
Exactly,
yeah.
Still ain't good enough.
Still ain't good enough.
We'll be back next year. I'm like I said,
Ted smacking the hole.
Go on fishing. Go on put him to sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my thing, man. I'm just gonna keep up that same energy I had last week, man, and put him in the dirt.
Well, let's see what the matchup's gonna be.
Nick, we need you to go and do the Green Mile thing, man. We need some. I need some of it from my other league too. Come on, man.
You said the Green Mile thing.
Dead man walking.
Let's look at the head-to-head comparisons for Gone Fishing and Alex Phillips. As of right now, it's showing Gone Fishing projected 148.49. Alex Phillips legit team 160.94. So he has the projection currently for the championship matchup. So we have Aaron Rodgers versus Jalen Hurst.
Let me see. Jalen Hurts going against Washington.
Kirk
Cousins going against Minnesota, coming off a loss. I will take Jalen Hurts going against Washington, maybe in that one.
No, I guess with Aaron Rodgers.
Man, did you see that?
That debacle.
Yes, Jalen Hurts. He's going against a team with essentially no defense.
Washington
and Rodgers.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Minnesota defense is not that good, but man. I mean, then again, I don't know. Washington could be so embarrassed. They could be so embarrassed until they might come out with a little fight. I don't know, maybe. And
that's the thing with the football team, man. You never know who's gonna show up.
Right.
Well, nobody showed up Sunday night.
Showed last week.
Only time they showed up on the sideline when they started fighting each other.
Right.
Oh yeah,
man, I wanted to cry. Hey, look, I wanted to cry.
Like, what is going on with my guys? Get it together.
I'm telling you, man. Like, oh God.
All right, so who else we got Keenan Allen and Renfro.
Keenan Allen.
I'm taking Keenan Allen because Indianapolis defense, man, them boys better than what you think. Yeah.
Yeah. So they said that defense got the most takeaways in the league.
Yeah. And they playing in Indy. Don't know how well the Raiders gonna play on the road.
Yeah. They ain't been playing
I'm taking Keenan Allen on that one. So
yeah.
So we got Debo and Chase.
Debo all day.
Yeah, I'm going with Debo. I'll take Debo.
Yeah.
Yep. I think Houston defense is gonna cool off a little bit when San Fran comes to town.
Right. Deontay Johnson and Antonio Brown.
I'm taking Mr. Brown.
Yeah,
all
against
day
the Jets,
against
man.
the Jets.
Yeah. It's almost like, though, how much is Tom Brady going to have to throw against the Jets?
If he got if he got a running back to keep handing it off to.
Yeah.
I mean, because they was what? They was giving the ball to who? Your boy, Ronald Jones.
Yeah, Ronald Jones, yeah.
And Keyshawn Vaughn. He ran a touchdown. Bernard. They had a committee at running back.
Yeah.
We got Nick Chubb versus Jacobs. Again, that's what going against Indianapolis.
I'm going with Nick Chubb.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Chubb. Pittsburgh's done, man. It's. I mean, if they're not done, they should throw in the towel and start planning for next year.
Yeah, they don't stop to run well anyway. So I mean, why not go with Nick Chubb?
Exactly, that's what I was thinking too.
Baker can't throw it, so somebody got to get the ball up there in the field.
Exactly. Montgomery and Mixon.
That's a wash. That's a fair
boy.
Right now.
Kansas City defense has been playing very well.
Turn their defensive struggles around, so they might contain him. He ain't gonna have no 30-point game again.
No, right.
I think the projection has it pretty much spot on.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's pretty close.
Kind of a wash.
Yeah, I would say.
And so we got Hurst versus Kittle.
I think George Kittle is going to come back and have a good game this week.
And
Houston.
Arizona's playing against Dallas too, so
yeah,
it ain't gonna be easy.
Well, I'm hoping Arizona will come out and have I think Dallas gonna go in there riding a little high. I think Arizona gonna come in there and smack them in the mouth.
You think so?
They need to, but man, the quarterback? What's his name in Arizona? Kyler Murray, man, just it's hard to root for him, right? It's kind of like you want to, but then it's like, man, you gonna be a superstar, or what you gonna do?
Almost kind of like the Lamar Jackson effect, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Told you so. He don't want to let me down. He the reason why I lost and didn't win the first prize last year.
So next year, if you get the opportunity to draft Kyler Murray, Nick, are you gonna draft him?
No.
He said no. Yeah, it might be the same for me on Lamar Jackson. As much as you know he could be a baller, man. Now it also depends. If they go get him somebody to throw to besides Hollywood Brown and Andrews, he might be in my starting lineup. Might. If they don't do nothing else, I'm going a different route.
Yeah, he needs some more weapons. And next year, maybe if he get his running backs back, because they lost all three of their running backs, and they start picking up these old guys, Freeman, Taylor Murray, and Le'Veon Bell. So maybe they get their young, healthy backs back. We can open up their offense a little bit more. So who else we got? We got Elijah Mitchell and Kamara. Elijah Mitchell, he finally came back and practiced today. So hopefully he can get some strong burns this weekend. And then Houston's a good team to do it against. So I'm hoping he plays.
Yeah, your bench look like a spade hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you. I see you. I ain't gonna say nothing. I see you though.
Because of course I would love to start Evans, but I don't think Evans is gonna be able to make it. He's who I would want to play. Worst case scenario, if Mitchell can't play, I'm gonna go ahead and plug Elijah Penny in there. He's been balling the past 2 weeks, so I think he got like 20-some points last week. So we got a good matchup against Detroit. So I want Mitchell, but if Mitchell can't go and Evans can't go, it's gonna be Penny.
It is possible JJ might be back too.
JJ, who that?
Justin Jackson.
Oh no, they already cleared your boy, what's his name? Eckler. They They activated him from COVID. Yesterday.
Right, they activated him, but and I was reading somewhere where they were talking about how they're activating him, but they're giving them what they call a COVID recovery period, because depending on how much it impacted them, they want to give them a chance to really get back into physical shape.
Right. Yeah.
Well, they reduced the quarantine down to 5 days too instead of 10.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They did say with Madison too. They activated Madison today from COVID, but they said he won't be able to get cleared until Saturday if he can't play. So he is somebody that's on the back burner too, just in case. Like Dalvin Cook might not get cleared on Saturday. Might slide him in there too. So that's why I'm just holding on to them guys, see what happens. But that flex position, that's my really only questionable spot right now to see what happens.
Yeah. Like I said, you got some trump cards on you.
Yeah, got some possibles in there. Yeah. And so we got with Joseph and Suckup kickers. Pretty much a wash. I mean, Suckup going the Jets. I mean, we know Tampa Bay's gonna dominate the Jets.
Should.
And then San Francisco versus New England. I mean, I'm just hoping New England don't get too crazy with Jacksonville, boy.
Right. That's the next thing, right? Because they have been embarrassed. Well, they haven't been embarrassed, but defense got a lot to prove. New England defense has a lot to prove versus Jacksonville.
San Fran should put up some points against Houston, though, too, honestly.
I'm hoping. I'm riding with my boys.
Yeah, man.
It should.
Yeah.
Our secondary, man, is just so trash. I mean, we can stop the run, but no problem. But we can't, man.
Just the back end.
The back end is terrible. Terrible. Did y'all watch that game against Tennessee? Did you watch it?
Yeah.
I know Tennessee fan. Every third down.
Oh, yeah.
Every third down. A.J. Brown.
Yeah.
They couldn't stop him. You knew it was throwing to him. They still couldn't stop him. It was painful to watch. Painful.
Where it be sometimes.
Yep. So that's it, man. So who y'all make y'all vote, man? Who y'all think is gonna take it, man?
It's gotta be Gone Fishing. Gotta be.
Ooh, boy,
you gotta be in a tough place, man. That's your homeboy right there, man.
Yeah, but still. Oh man, boy.
Yeah, Nick did already jinxed everything. Like, oh boy.
I don't know. That's a tough one, man. I mean, that's a good matchup, man. I think
don't throw that doubt out there.
God, I don't know, man. It's gonna be a close one. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be one of them.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be one of those games, man, where it could be down to tenths of a point.
Tenths of a point?
Tenths.
It ain't gonna be that close.
Well, and the other thing you gotta consider, just like last week, who's gonna show up on the COVID list, and it's gonna be a scramble drill, right? Who you gonna be able to play, and who you gonna be able to move around. Right. And Alex legit, if you ain't paying attention, buddy.
One thing about Alex legit, man, you look at his roster, like we said before, like he's made the less moves out of anybody in the whole league. I think he made 5 moves. 5 moves the whole entire season. He ain't really dealt with no adversity. He ain't had a lot of players injured. He ain't had a lot of players dealing with COVID.
Yeah, that's true.
He kind of luckily been skating by. And he got a healthy team.
Except for Kamara.
That's true.
Kamara's probably the one that's been out. Him and Kittle.
Kamara was out for a couple of weeks, and then your boy Antonio Brown was out.
Yeah.
I think Jalen Hurst was just out for a couple of weeks too. But
yeah, he was. But then he had Joe Burrow.
Locked up.
Yeah.
But he had Joe Burrow as his quarterback.
Yep. So he was able to plug him right on in.
Yep.
So I don't know, man. He better hope he don't get no COVID in the next couple of days, because he ain't got no options on his bench. I'll tell you that.
No, that's what I said. That's what I was saying. He'll have a bench. He better keep his eye on this whole COVID thing.
Look, ain't good.
Ain't good at all.
Because I'm watching, and the best offense is a good defense.
Woo!
For damn sure.
So I'm trying to figure out why this joke ain't start. Well, I guess he didn't know.
Wow.
Man, if you would have started Joe Burrow last week, boy, it would have been worse than that.
It would have been nasty.
And my winner.
37 points.
What's that, G-Money? that a Christmas present you got?
Right.
One of Justin's old toys.
You
sure it's not yours?
Yeah. You have more fun with it.
You sure it's not yours?
It is for today. And the winner is by knockout.
If you knew what that toy looked like on camera, you might be using it.
I'm practicing. I'm rehearsing for the final show.
Hey, did you hear that? Gone fishing.
What you say?
If he knew what that toy looked like on camera, he may not be using it.
He wouldn't put it so close to his mouth.
Let me back it off a little bit. It is a microphone. It is a microphone.
Like a microphone / dildo.
Right. Oh God, I can't.
All right, fellas, man. Well, let's go ahead and put this thing to the end. And so this is episode number 17, man. Primetime Ground Fantasy Football Podcast. And that's only one more week left, and we'll see who the champion is in one more week, man. So salute, fellas. Appreciate you as always, man.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
See the people again next week, man. Deuces.
Thanks.
All right. Y'all take care.
All right, now, fellas.